a couple of seconds, enjoy the prototype of your dream that are spinning right now. What do you think, Luke?
Right behind us.
Right behind it? No, now what
And
do you?
on the screen.
What do you think, Luke?
It's a beautiful.
beautiful?
It's a beautiful piece of art.
So 1, 2, 3. Welcome. Please, first of all, Luke, how are you?
I am very good today.
Very
It's
good?
been a very good day, very productive, and we are finally here speaking about what we've been working on for however many months now.
Many months, people. So
Many
now,
months.
as you know, we are here in Stockholm. If you don't know, you should know it, okay? I'm Felipe. Luke, you know us. We are here in Stockholm since
I've been here a year and a half almost.
1 year and a half.
Yes.
We've done a lot of stuff, but the biggest things that we have started done, like 6 months ago, was like start to create a project how to expand the concept of the community.
Yeah, and bring the concept of the community back to a society that is very individual, basically.
Okay, so say very because then we have to start. Okay, so we have created this kind of idea about backpack refugees 1 year ago during the first big escape.
Part of the pandemic.
No,
yes.
you know, 1 year ago, 3 years ago, all these things of the pandemic, a lot
Yeah.
of people escape, a lot of people escape in Sweden. We also find ourselves here in Sweden. We meet a lot of people from the same reason, but as the whole story,
Yeah.
we have to find a way how to fix this problem.
Yes.
So-
Focus on the solutions, and that's what we have been doing.
Which was the problem?
A problem is that we have basically not that much freedom and not really anywhere to go at the moment. So
At the moment. Why we don't have the freedom to go in some place? What's
because
happened?
at the moment, I mean, not to get political, but the governments are basically putting in place the restrictions, and the price of everything is going up, and this is very difficult for people when their wages aren't going up. And we don't really have a home. Like people in our generation, like it's very expensive to buy a house.
Yes.
And you don't get great value for money, and then when you do buy the house, you have a huge debt typically associated with this house, and then you are basically tied to your job and tied to your life. Who's,
Someone knocking on the door.
Yes.
Who is knocking on the door? I don't know.
I don't know, but there's a
Someone was
Yes.
knocking really hard on the
on
door.
the window, yeah.
On the window, very hard on the
Very
window, but we want to go in a place where we don't need window. Where we want to go?
Yes,
Where
want
we're
to
gonna go?
to, somewhere where there's beaches in the Caribbean.
Exactly in in Costa Rica or Mexico
Yes,
or
Panama, one
or
of these
Panama.
countries.
Why, where and how?
Because the vision is that if a bunch of people that are digital nomads or just free spirits that have a little bit of money, enough for a house deposit, instead of signing up for a bank loan and buying a house and then being in this individual lifestyle, we can pull our resources together and buy a big block of land and then create a self-sufficient community there, and then make it a hub for digital nomads and this kind of thing, and collaborate on projects together, and then start finding solutions for all the problems that we have in the world.
Okay, so
This is
the things was basically we want to live a better life. We want to stay with people.
Yes.
Also because we have figured out that in spite of what everyone tells to us that we have to have like I don't know a lot of expensive things and
Yes, this
capitalistic
narrative,
projects
yes.
and stuff like that. We figured out in this last year basically that what we really need are people. And I think also what
Yes.
you need is basically people, friendly people, basically.
Yes, this
No?
is the main thing. Like before the pandemic, actually the first part of the lockdown, I was in Thailand in beautiful paradise. Not that many people. And after a couple months, I felt very lonely, and I felt very sad because I had this beautiful place to be and no one to share it with.
So the thing
And
is,
so I realized the importance of people.
yes,
Is,
people also.
Yes.
You know, also it's normal.
We
basically,
know.
we need people
Yes.
to live a life with people, okay? And this is exactly the problem that we got it in this period. That someone tried to
It's-
to take
away
from-
the people,
Take
yeah.
away the people. Very bad. Very disappointing.
Yes.
So another things that we know in this year is the power of the crypto and the blockchain system.
Yes.
Okay. And the biggest things that of course in this year everyone know, but it started also 2 years ago, was like the NFT things, okay, the not
Yes.
fungible token. not fungible token is not only about artist project, okay, but it's about everything, okay.
Yeah.
So also you can
Tokenized
realize
everything.
your dream. So think about your biggest dreams, like live in an amazing city close to the beach in a tropical paradise with a lot of friendly people, everyone that are doing like amazing things, amazing project, and it's a kind of super new kind of world basically,
Yeah.
okay. And so the idea was the only way was like start to create a community. We have started also to create a community on Discord, join the Discord group Backpack Refugees, and create the vision, okay, that this is the kind of NFT that we are basically creating in this moment. And the idea is find other people, okay, like you. Let's meet together at the beginning on Discord. And then find other people, okay, with different skill, mainly like digital nomad, but not only
Developers, designers,
Dream-
people that can do yoga classes and run retreats, any kind of skill that's part of a community, you know?
Yes. Any skill, put these amazing people together, okay, without bullshit, because this is the
Yes.
things, okay, was a lot of bullshit in this period. Full bullshit.
Lots of bureaucracy.
Every
all of it.
bureaucracy,
Yes,
bullshit,
for sure.
bullshit, bureaucracy, and everything. It's like a loop together. So we want to take the people that are not part of this bullshit and bureaucracy, and basically we are telling you it's like this is the thing. So I'm saying, bro, come with us, come with us. Bro and sister,
Yes.
come with us, okay? Now, first of all, join the Discord group. Let's start to speak about where we are gonna go, which part is the best part.
Yeah.
Let's call in the group other people that think with you, okay? That think about in the same way of you, and create a new kind of community in some fucking tropical way, and fuck off the all other motherfucker. No, this might be this one vision. Then you can gonna express
Yeah.
the vision, more technical stuff.
Yes. I mean, pretty much like we're in a situation now where the global economy is basically destroyed. It's on life support. They're printing trillions and trillions of dollars and buying a lot of assets. And the World Economic Forum basically has the plan of by 2030 you'll own nothing and be happy. This is on their website. And in Australia now, the government's starting to help people buy houses and owning part of the house. It's going this way. But what if we pull our money together and buy?
No. Explain this concept, okay? What's happened now in Australia, okay, from the beginning. So,
Okay.
please.
So I just read this article, and in Australia, in my home state of Victoria, the government has $500 million, and they say if you have a 5% deposit for your house, the government will give you 25%, but they will own 25% of the house.
In
So
this
they
way,
will own the house that you live, basically, at least 1/4 of it.
because we know the future project of this insane way of
Yes.
deal with the world
this one way.
is like to take off the property for everyone, okay?
Yes.
This is the dream of a couple of bad people, okay? Be sure that no one got the property of some land in the way that everyone are gonna live like in a renting mood.
Yes, pretty
Okay.
much. Pretty much, we will rent everything, and just as when you have debt with the bank, then when you're renting, you have financial obligations every week or month. You must have a job, and then you're trapped basically in this
You're
system,
trapped.
which is the endless loop of the 9 to 5, which many digital nomads are breaking away from. And this is why we need to create a place for people to go where they can take that 5% and then put it in land and own part of the land and own part of the community. That they
And be
live in.
sure that no one are gonna kick you out, basically. And
Yes.
create your dream and don't be like under the control of other government.
Yes.
This is honestly. It's like I'm really sorry, government. I'm really sorry. I try. No,
We
you
try.
try.
And
We
thank
try.
you for your best
We
effort.
try.
It's,
Thank you for your best effort, but
It's unfortunate.
it's
that
too much.
yes.
Sorry, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. No,
Yeah.
I try to be a good one to follow your idea, the idea of the government, but it's not gonna.
Yes.
It's not working. So
There's not a check mechanism
No,
in there.
no,
It's
no,
we have 2 classes basically, at least 2 classes, and not everyone is equal. And the thing that will make it equal is if people own part of the community and they contribute to the community.
Yeah.
And everyone has their own unique way in which they can contribute. Felipe is an artist. I do design and fix things.
Luke, if you don't know Luke, okay, because sometimes I spoke about myself, but Luke is a fuck. First of all, Luke is electric engineering, one. Then super master pro musician, okay, because also you have to be like a little bit of artist, a little bit of
left and right
engineering.
brain, yeah.
If you want to create a new kind of world, you have to have this kind of true power. And also he's a super good one. He fixed everything. He got like the mindset to fix everything, each kind of problem, each kind of material and emotional problem. Is really into crypto, okay?
Yes.
And so there are many skills. And in these years we have met a lot of fucking
People, they're kindred spirits. Many people
explain this thing because who don't live like in a place like us, we cannot understand.
So basically, for the past year and a few months, I've been living in this hostel in Stockholm and working in the hostel, fixing things. But you meet a lot of interesting people in hostels, people that share similar visions and values, and then there's the people that just want to do their thing and party and all of that kind of stuff, which is awesome too. But we've met, I don't know how many people, like between 20 and 50 people. We have about 20 people on our Discord now, and I think 50 people up that were met when we first started coming up with the idea. They want to do the same thing. They want to go to a place, they want to live a self-sustaining life where you generate your own food and water and energy and basically have a good work-life balance and live with other people that are doing the same thing, which is something that is lacking in today's Western societies. Typically, we live for ourselves, we
live only for ourselves,
accumulate
no?
wealth, and then we buy things for us. We don't buy things with the power of the community. And
we never buy things.
No.
Oh, fuck. We never buy something with the power of the community.
No.
We give these things is like something that the government should do. Okay, usually.
Yes.
But
then they want to own it.
it's not always
they're
like this. They
Victoria.
want to own it, so it's not always like that. And this is true. Buy something for the community.
And the amazing thing about working and living in a place like a hostel is that you have the power of the hostel to use and put to work. There's amazing things here. So much technology, instruments, people, musicians. When you have the power of the community supplying these things, then it's just a matter of the people putting it together. Like Felipe running the open mics.
Yeah,
We have
like
epic open mics that you've seen.
example. What was the open mic? No, we started like 5 months ago,
Yeah.
maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago, simply to use the things that we got, it like the speaker, the microphone, the guitar, the piano, and stuff like that from the hostel, and we start to create one day
event.
one day a week.
Yeah.
An open mic event, and the consequence was that like a lot of people from all parts of the world, because this was a fact, okay? Meanwhile, I don't know where you're coming from, but in Italy, okay, or in any other place, we got a lot of problem about registration, okay? You know what we are speaking about. But in Sweden, no, okay?
Yeah.
Mainly no. And so what's happened? That we were like full of artists coming from many different parts of the world. They come here to be free and to play, and we collected like 4 months of music from all parts of the world. It was a kind of total. Was like honestly was a kind of Woodstock streaming lab.
Yeah.
And it's true, and these things happen for many months. And this thing is something that is not allowed anyway. You can find also the playlist on the Backpack Refugee channel. I have many other videos to apply, but it takes time.
That's a lot of time.
It's
How
like
many
that.
songs was it? Like 400?
We have now around 450 songs. Is a lot of. Is a lot of. And I don't know if you are able to create 450 songs in 4 months. I'm not able. Only a lot of people are able to do these things.
Yes. The power of the community again.
Power of the community is the power. Is the thing is that we cannot realize your dream, my dream, your dream, your dream. We cannot realize our dream alone.
Yes.
We need more people. If we are a lot of, we can create everything.
And it's what people seek when they come to a place like a hostel. Like when you travel and when I travel, the thing that I seek is to connect with other people. And in places like this where we're able to run events just leveraging the power of the community, that is basically a bunch of awesome stuff that's just sitting around. We put this to work. We got a bunch of people to come, and so many people stayed for additional open mics. They stayed 1 week so they could.
They said to stay.
be part
Why?
of the
But
next-
why?
Because
Why?
their energy.
Because they like it. Because it was full of people that do
Yeah.
things that they like it. It's like a new kind of. we create a kind of incubator for the future community inside this hostel in Sweden the last year.
Yeah.
What the fuck we are speaking about? What the fuck are you doing this last year? Because if you're doing something of more important these things, join our Discord group.
Yeah.
Let's do it together.
Yeah,
Basically,
exactly.
this is the things. And so we have started to search some place where to grow, no, where to
Yeah.
create a community more bigger, no. And so we start to think about Panama, Costa Rica, Mexico. And this is, for example, some example. Okay, so there are.
This is, I think it's an
Where are these?
16 or 18 bed eco village on a beautiful tropical island. It's a hot tourist destination in Panama. And, you know, Matthias was like, he's Argentinian. He was a travel agent. He used to recommend this place to people to go traveling and to go relax.
of course.
It's perfect. And for like $1.4 million, you can get an 18 bed eco village.
This is the things.
With a beach.
With the beach, with the land, so you can
With
grow.
land, yeah.
You can grow food. You can create a startup incubator. You create the yoga incubator temple. You can do the holistic things, the alternative nature therapy, the incubator of blockchain project with other people that want to do this stuff. And the only way to do these things is put the force together, okay?
And buy something. And
buy something, then go in this fucking place and start to create a new kind of society.
There's even like a, where's the video?
Let me see.
There's a video on YouTube there. There's the link.
This, no.
That
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Go.
And this is the other thing is when we're speaking about the economy, you know, when they print all this money, like if you don't own your house and you don't own the land that you live on, like if you have all of it in stocks or in crypto and then this market crashes, then you can't eat.
Oh,
Money,
think about living in
basically.
a place like that.
Think of yeah.
Full of motherfucker like you, friendly, everyone doing different stuff. By owning the land, the community, you can eat your food, you can spend your time with your friend, no one can come inside and tell you nothing, and more people you bring in this place, more land you can buy. More land you can buy, more big can become this kind of crypto country. So it's about,
It's like, yeah.
or this,
Buy back the world, basically.
buy back the world, or this, or continue to live alone in your apartment of 50 meter quadrat or 100 if you are lucky, because this is the truth, and that's it. Or
Even in Sweden's like 30 square meters is like
Sweden
the
is
standard,
fucking expensive.
and it's expensive. And people live alone here. They live alone, and then when they go out, they spend a lot of money to go out and have dinner with friends and drinks. But then they come back.
So-
they come back home when they're alone, and
There are no clue. There are no clue. So if you want to surf, do your project and create something that makes sense and live a life that you deserve.
yes,
Okay, you have basically to start to seriously think about these things. Join the Discord group. Follow the other video that we're gonna do. This is the first official video about the community. We have spoke about this stuff for many months with a lot of people here in the hostel, and so we have only started right now because we were basically really busy.
yes.
And so I think that for today is. Do you want to say some other things?
Not particularly. I mean,
Okay.
apart from look at this.
Look at that!
and,
Look at that! Look at
And
that!
then remember, if you don't own the land that you live on, and the water that you drink, and the food that you eat, and the energy that you need, then you will be at the mercy of whoever has that. Because if you have only 3 of these things, and someone controls the water supply, they just turn it off if they want something from you. We need to be independent and self-sufficient, and
that's
own
it.
the land that we live, basically. And that's it.
That's it. So, people, for today, it's enough. Okay, it's enough. We're gonna upload new content on Discord. Let's meet another day. I don't know. Now we're gonna create like a schedule about the streaming session and stuff like that. Anyway, welcome. What do we say? Other stuff? Nothing.
Yeah.
See you next episode of Buy the World Back. How do you say?
Buy back the world.
Buy back the world.